Guys, let's check the top losers of the day, June 3, Tuesday. And the top loser today is DEXE, which got a pretty high, huge hit. As you can see, for the last 1 month, was holding this level. Okay, this level was a pretty good level that was holding, and I would be even thinking that this week could be a continuation because we closed with a green candle here, but something strange happened, I guess, something basically strange, and the trust of the holders isn't there. That's why we got this hit, at least that's what I see. And basically what I can see is just it touched this level and just dropped yesterday and today. Okay. I was also thinking that we got this trend line breaking up, so a continuation might happen. But again, this is pretty much fundamental news that made this candle. Therefore, stay away of this candle. At least that's what I would be doing. And if you are interested in trading this coin, which could be a pretty cool trading, make sure to just sell whenever you see a supply zone, maybe in the 15 minutes. Here we have one, and we don't have anything else really big moves. So stay cautious on this one, stay alert, because anything can happen here, okay? So the next one is ALK, USDT, and again, on the weekly chart, we saw that it got all-time high on April, and since then the weekly chart boomed. It tried to recover, but it closed down. Last week closed down again, and yet didn't find the demand zone, which is looking to move forward, which is these levels. Okay, so this one got somewhere around here, and let's go to the weekly chart and see what we can expect from here. A good thing that you could be easily trading and making real money is this level, which is a daily level, okay, a demand zone of the day. And you can see just by touching this level, just pumped all the way up, and okay, it's trying to push it down, but definitely this one was a good one. So what I would be expecting is still this coin go down, if that's the case. Maybe if we go a bit broader, let's say we get this demand zone, which isn't bad, as you can see. If we just look on the very big picture, it would be 2.8 ratio. It's a big time on the big time zone, but there is a huge buying pressure here. Then definitely this could do something. Yes, maybe not. If you like stop losses like this, then yeah, you can trade this. But what I would be doing is just stay calm, see how it performs, just let this trend line run and see. As soon as it breaks, then take some trades there, maybe on the retracements and going up. So yeah, this one is a bit strange for me, yet the chart, but there is a huge potential here as well to make money. What I would be doing on the short term, on the 15-minute chart, maybe, is to try to get some supply zones, which I can just see this supply zone. Okay, even though I already touched this zone, you can see that it tried to push higher. By touching it, just boom, again back. A strange one, there is no clean signals here, so stay very focused on just waiting to these levels if you want to do something. Another thing that you could do maybe is just try to work on the breakouts or trend breakouts. As soon as it breaks this level down, just sell it, put your stop here and see if it works. But again, for me, it's a strange market, this one, a strange coin. The DEGO one. Let's go to the daily, maybe weekly. The weekly chart is crazy. I like this weekly chart because look what we had here. This one, I really like what I see. First of all, I see a supply zone here, maybe a big something like this with this one. Okay, so the weekly just touched the supply zone, but for me, the real selling zone will be here on the weekly chart. We'll see in the daily chart. We have a very nice demand zone here, okay? And from the demand zone, would I be buying? Yeah, most probably yes. Let's see on the daily chart what we have. And definitely we have a good one. So the daily chart, you can see that here and here would be the supply zone. This is the daily chart, so this is not a real one. I would be going somewhere around here. But anyways, just let's focus on what we can do. So I don't see a real big thing. I just see that it touched this level. And the only thing I would be doing again is just wait until price reaches this level, somewhere around 2.06. This would be my buying level. If you want to try a short-term trade, then I recommend you to look. We had a support zone here that was trying to push up, but we just got this down. And if the 4-hour chart closes down, I see a huge potential that the price could reach this level, first level, and if it continues going down, definitely this is the best place to buy. But for the short term, I would be just selling somewhere around here if the 4-hour chart closes down with a nice body. Okay, that's the DEGO one, and let's move to the Tau. Yeah, the Tau one. Okay, no worries, let's go. Let's see on the weekly chart. The weekly chart, what is showing us? It's showing us, I'm not sure where to go. It's what is the weekly chart saying. But I see here that we have a demand zone. Okay, the demand zone is a good one. On the daily chart, we already touched that demand zone once, and as soon as it touched on the daily chart, just pumped all the way up here and is pushing down because of this supply zone. And I think because of the weekly chart that it still can go down, and finding any good big demand zone will help us to continue going up. For now, you can see that this support zone touched once and break this level. Therefore, for me, the best entry zone will be here, okay, on $375, which is wow, okay, and just from here keep going up. That's what I can say. And if you want to shorting this, the only thing I can say is that as soon as it goes up to these levels, just short. Your short here, put your stop here, and most probably it's going to continue going down because the weekly pressure, the daily pressure is definitely down. That's all, guys. Thanks a lot. I hope this really brings a lot of value to you. Consider subscribing and see you tomorrow. Thank you.